See, my next video is from the topic system of particles and rotatory motion. So, on the under that chapter, the topic about moment of inertia of different objects. Before people who are watching this video, I am strongly suggesting you, please read the theory related to moment of inertia of different objects and also parallel axis theorem, perpendicular axis theorem before watching this video, just for better understanding purpose. Okay. So now we will do the first numerical. Okay, simple numerical and very important numerical. Okay. So the question is, I is the moment of inertia of uniform square plate about the axis AB, that is passing through center and parallel to two of its sides. Okay. So I would like to draw a uniform square plate here. Okay. Uniform square plate. You can just give the name. It's PQRS. Mass is M and side length is L. Okay. So this is the center of the uniform square plate. I would like to draw an axis AB that is passing through center. That is passing through the center. Okay. So now what I would like to do is, I would like to draw a normal for this A dash B dash, that is also passing through center O. Okay. A dash B dash, that is passing through O. This is axis, moment of inertia about an axis passing through center and perpendicular to the plane. Okay, that is perpendicular to both AB and A dash B dash. So based on perpendicular axis theorem, okay, based on perpendicular axis theorem about this axis. Okay, so moment of inertia of square plate passing through center and perpendicular to the plane and perpendicular to plane. I know actually its value is ml square by 6. Okay, so that is both about this axis. By using perpendicular axis theorem, I am writing IAB plus IA dash B dash equal to I naught. Okay, but very important point is, based on symmetry, moment of inertia about both the axes is same. Okay, but IAB equal to IA dash B dash. This is based on symmetry. Okay, so if I substitute that, I will get IAB equal to I naught by 2. Now read the next line. CD is the line in the plane of plate that is passes through the center and makes angle theta with AB. Okay, so I would like to draw a line CD here that is also passes through CD line, that is also passes through the center, that is also passes through center, making angle theta with AB. Okay, so now once again I would like to draw one more normal. Okay, C dash D dash, that is perpendicular to CD. Okay, so CD and C dash D dash both are mutually perpendicular to each other. Here AB and A dash B dash both are mutually perpendicular to each other. Okay, so once again the same thing. Okay, this is the thing, moment of inertia about axis passing through the center and perpendicular to both CD axis and C dash D dash. Okay, so once again ICD I C dash B dash equal to I naught, but based on symmetry, okay, I C D equal to I C dash D dash. So if you substitute the same thing, I will get I C D equal to I naught by 2. Okay, so what they have given in the first slide, moment of inertia about AB is given as I. Then what is the moment of inertia about CD? This is also I, because both are equal to I naught by 2. So the answer for this question is I. So very important point, moment of inertia is not depending upon angle made with axis. Okay, so it is independent of angle theta. We will do the next numerical, that is also related to the square plate only. Okay, so the second one is, find moment of inertia of uniform square plate of mass m and length L about any one of the vertex making 15 degrees angle with horizontal, making 15 degrees with horizontal. So this is also related to the square plate. Okay, the same as previous question, but this question I would like to solve by using parallel axis theorem. Say before question I solved based on perpendicular axis theorem. This question I would like to solve based on parallel axis theorem. Now I would like to draw the structure here. This is the square plate, okay, of mass m and length L. This is the center of that. Okay, so I would like to give the name like ABCD. So I would like to consider a vertex that is making angle 15 degrees with horizontal. 15 degrees with horizontal. Okay. Now I would like to draw a parallel line that is passing through O and making angle 15 degrees. Okay. So passing through O and making angle 15 degrees. That is also parallel to that vertex only. This is the line passing through center and making 15 degrees angle. Okay. So just now I told you moment of inertia is not depending upon the angle. Okay. So now what I would like to do that, see side length is given as L. This one is L, this is also L, this is also L, this is also like L. Okay. Side length is L. So just draw a normal from this point to the parallel axis, this axis. See, this is the normal what I would like to draw that. I am taking this moment of inertia about any one of the vertices I and passes through the center is like I would. Now, see, this is the perpendicular. This is the perpendicular means, let's see, 90 degrees here, 90 degrees here. Now, for the square, this angle is 45 degrees. Okay, because here also 45 degrees is there, here also 45 degrees is also there. Okay, so here 45 is there, remaining angle also 45. Okay, but this angle, because this is the normal I drawn, this is 90 degrees here, this is the 90 degrees, so it means that, okay, so what will be the remaining angle here? So this is 15, this is 40, 15, 45, and I need to subtract from 90. What I will get? I will get as 30 degrees. I will get 30 degrees. See, this side length is L, and what is the AO value? AO value is L by root 2. This AO value as L by root 2. AO value is L by root 2. Now, what is the distance between both the axes? What is the distance between both the axes? What is the distance? R equal to, what is A? You can just take as O dash. That is A O dash. That is R. Okay. So how can I get that R value? Here angle is 30. So cos 30 degrees into L by root 2. So now what is that R value? This is root 3 L by 2. Now we need to use parallel axis theorem. So by using parallel axis theorem, I will write I equal to I naught plus mr square. Okay. So what is moment of inertia of the uniform square plate passing through center? Okay, passing through the any one of the diagonal, that is any one of the diagonal, that is I naught. Okay. So its value is ml square by 12. See. Once again I am saying it is making 15 degrees angle, but it is independent of the angle, the same as passing through one of the diagonal only. Plus n into, this is root 3L by 2 root 2 square. So if you make the calculation, you will get 11 by 24 ml square. So this is the final answer for the given question. Okay. So the next numerical is find moment of inertia triangular base of mass m about axis AB. About axis AB. Okay. So the given diagram is, this is the given diagram, AB, and they are saying its mass is m and length is given as L in the given question. Okay. So how to solve this kind of question? So see that. So actually I would like to use that this is portion of some other complete object. This is portion of some other complete object, like this is the complete square. Okay, complete square. You can just take as axis AB. Axis AB. So I would like to take out some portion. I would like to take out some portion. This is one of the diagonal. This is the center of the square. Okay, this is one of the diagonal and this is another diagonal. Okay. So if I would like to take out this portion, if you take out the portion, this portion, you will get the same thing. So what I would like to remove, this portion I would like to remove. This portion I would like to remove. This portion. Okay. So this is like AB. This is like AB. Okay. So if you remove this portion from this, you will get this. Okay. So I am taking this as I0, this is as I1 and this is as I2. Okay. So they have given the mass of this portion. It means this portion as m. So side length is given as L. So this length is L, and this is also L, this is also L. But this portion mass is m. So I will consider this portion mass is also like m. So what is moment of inertia of uniform square plate of mass m and length L about any edge AB? Okay. So what is the moment of inertia of square plate about any edge, any side AB? Okay. That is I1 equal to ml square by 3. Here instead of m I will write 2m. Total mass is like 2m. L square by 3. Now I would like to find the moment of inertia of this portion. This portion I2. How can I find out? So to find out I2, what is the procedure I would like to follow? See carefully. See, that is one portion of, see, that is one portion of, once again the square. See, I will make it like a square. How I will make it square? See this. Okay. So you can just extend this. See, this portion is this one. Okay. Remaining three portions added. See, I will consider this mass is also like m, and this is the axis AB. Okay. So mass m, and this is also mass m, this is also like mass m. Okay. And we need to consider the length L. Okay. So which length is L here? This is L and this is L. Okay. This means this is root 2L. This also L means root 2L. We also like root 2L. This is also like root 2L. Now, this is also like, this is L means L, this is also like L. Now, A, B, C, D, can just take this. Now, we will consider it as complete square, uniform square. Side length is root 2L. Okay. So, moment of inertia of square, uniform square of mass 4m. Okay, mass 4m and side length is root 2L about any one of the diagonal. Okay. So 4, because this is having 4 different masses, that's why I would like to take 4I2. Okay. So 4 portions, 4 in mass. Okay. I told you about diagonal whose length is, side length is root 2L. ml square by 12. Okay. So I need only I2 value, not 4I2. So what is I2? I2 equal to, it will be 2 ml square by 6. So I2 value is ml square by 6. Okay. So I would like to find only this portion. What is I naught? I naught equal to, okay, I1 minus I2. I1 minus I2. It means if you remove this portion from this, you will get the moment of inertia of this portion about AB. Okay. So you can just subtract both values. It will be ml square by 2. Okay. So thank you.